Hey, 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 good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be, what time of day it is for you. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can call me Pajama Grandma. Yes, I am in my pajamas, my robe still, and a really funky hairdo. I am actually quite a mess today, but I wanted to go ahead and hop on and do a quick business overview review for a friend of mine. She's a transformational leader from the UK. So she's sleeping, so she won't be catching this live. But I always like to make a video for people so I can give them feedback and they can go back and check it at their leisure at whatever time works for them. So I am going to share my screen. She sent me a link to some of her assets. So I want to pull that up because I want to be able to look at and look up these sites. So I'm going to just copy and paste. We'll just start at the top of the list. She just recently did a retreat. So we want to take a look at what some of her assets are so that we can, look for alignment, look for look and feel, look for different aspects of it. And this is what I do when I take on somebody new. The first thing I do is I ask them a series of questions and I find out where they're at, and really where they are, but more importantly, what it is that they want to accomplish. And then I go and I look at any assets they have and I get a feeling for the look and the feel of what they're trying to create. So this is a Moroccan retreat that she just recently led. Beautiful place. And I'm just going to go for look and feel right now. I'm not going to read through all of the copy because that would take me longer than it would make sense to do on a demonstration video, but the funnel or the website actually looks really good. As far as all the components, clean, nice design, look and feel. The only thing I think I would have to look at is the copy on this. So now we know what that looks like. Now let's go pull another one. This is PDFs for, it's an opt-in for one of her lead magnets. It looks like she's got at least 1, 2, 3 here, a chat bot, an application for a consultation, a membership site, and other opt-ins. So we're going to take a look at these assets and just again, like I said, make sure that they have a consistent look and feel. Now, I don't have a Mac, so I'm not sure how many tabs I can safely open. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Yay, Joy, there you are. All right, as far as copy goes, I will help and coach her through Get Your Free Guide. Yes, truly transformational, transforming your life one day at a time. That's her tagline. But what we really want to do is we want to make this a headline. These are more like titles than they are headlines. So we're going to want to turn these into headlines that make people want to say, yes, I want to give you my email because I want to know what these emotional triggers are. So more important than just telling them what they are and where they come from and how to handle them, something a little bit more exciting about how to really get rid of them and the time frame that you could maybe get rid of them in. Something that really draws somebody in. If they know they've got a problem, like let's just use my ex-husband for an example. I know that he triggers me. And one of the triggers is he used to call me on the phone a lot. And then the other one was he would always say, got a minute, meaning, do you have 25 minutes? Because I need to lecture you about something that I'm not happy with. So the phrase got a minute started to be a negative emotional trigger for me. So if I know I have an emotional trigger, and if I know that Joy has a way for me to solve and stop letting that be an emotional trigger for me, I'm all in. I'm giving her my email and my name, and I'm signing up and I'm getting this report or this PDF guide. I want this guide because I know I've got a problem. So you almost have to call out a specific problem or a specific example of a trigger, a story of somebody with a trigger like I just shared. That is much more likely to get somebody to enter their name and email than people just looking for triggers. Now, a lot of us are triggered and we don't even know we have emotional triggers. I think it's a whole different level of person that even understands what an emotional trigger is. And if you're going for a more sophisticated, transformationally developed spiritual being, then I understand why it's written this way. But otherwise, I would say we need to have more of a headline-y feel to this. I'm actually going to enter this so I can see how it performs. Just going to stick in my email. Oh, and I think it was my email and first name. I wasn't paying attention. Terrible. She's going to be like, oh, I got all these subscribers. But she knows I'm doing this, so that'll be fine. So then, yes, please. Again, the copy on the button, I would put something about, you know, stop my trigger now, or something that is in the first person that makes them excited to push the button to get their emotional trigger stopper. You know, and maybe that's it. It's a trigger stopper, emotional trigger stopper. Hi, you can download your Handling Emotional Triggers PDF below. Download your PDF guide to handling emotional triggers. Simply right click and save as, or I guess I'm going to see if the button works, because I'd rather click to download than have to right click and save, right? Again, I'm actually excited to see an emotional triggers PDF, but I think we need a little bit more. It's a great handout, but we need a little bit more, more incentive for them to click on the button and want to get this. But inside there are examples, so probably just one of these examples could be pulled out and used. I'm not going to look at the whole thing because it looks long. Oh, it's 187 pages long. Okay, this is way understated and under-promised as a PDF. This needs to totally be built up, Joy. This 187-page document. It's a way bigger deal than just, I thought it was going to be like a single-page PDF. Hey, here's your trigger. Here's how you stop it. This is amazing. So definitely want to build that up a little bit. All right, let's go look at another one. I'm not going to look at the downloads. I'm just going to look at the opt-in page and then opt in like a customer would. So let's go to the next one. This is exactly how I do this. It might seem kind of boring, but it's what you have to do. You have to look at people's assets. You have to look at the messaging that's across the assets that they have. And some people won't have anything. Now, some of the cool things Joy has going for her, she uses her same picture and the same color blue throughout everything that we've looked at so far. So she's got consistency of message and branding from that standpoint. Connect with your deepest passion and purpose. Wake up every day alive, abundant, and free. Surrender to love. I do love her whole focus on love, and on the whole surrender to love thing is through another message that's carried throughout her things. I've looked at a lot of her stuff before. I'm just now going through all of the things that she's building for this particular business in a clear and concise and on purpose way. It's different than going to her Facebook page and then following the trail around, although that's how her customers would do it. They might find and be exposed to her through one thing, then go find her Facebook page and group and then trail through that and see where that leads us. So from a customer experience standpoint, we always want to do that too. One of the cool things I did in corporate America when I was an employee is I went to work for a giant industrial bakery. And one of the first things I said I was going to do when I got there, I told my boss, I'm like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretend to be an order at the bakery, and I'm going to go through the entire process of being an order and how it goes through each of the different departments and what's impacted and affected by that. And it took me about 2 days to do that, but I learned more, and the organization learned more about what's working and what wasn't by just doing that small exercise. So a lot of times we want to be the customer and go through our own processes to understand what it's like for them so that we can actually experience it like they would. So let's just take a peek at this. This is her second lead magnet. Again, she's got consistent looking lead magnets, consistent looking header, emotional triggers and how to handle them. This is the same. Oh, this is just a different format for the same. Your guide to handling emotional triggers. That's better. I'm going to sign up for this one too and see if it's the same one, which is cool if it is. It's an awesome handout, but I think that she's definitely underestimating how cool it is with the headline and everything. Oh, this one's a video. This one's a webinar. Very cool. All right, we're not going to watch. I'm going to watch the whole webinar, but I'm not going to watch the whole webinar now with y'all. To take the next step into really turning things around at a very deep and lasting level, apply to join our active members group. Now, this is a webinar then for her members group. So I will come back and watch this. Again, look and feel, everything's the same. Footer looks good. I don't see any privacy or terms and conditions or anything. So we might have to add those to the footer. Let's go to the next one, because I'm not going to watch a whole webinar with you guys. I'll watch it once I get off, but I want to show you how I walk through this entire process. Here is the registration and the sales page for the retreat. Let's take a look at this. This is really awesome that she went through and got me all these links, so I didn't actually have to go through the process of doing everything. This is the sales page for the retreat that we saw, the Moroccan retreat. Oh, it's the same thing. And again, I'll go through this in detail and read every word of it and analyze it. But for right now, I'm not going to do that. And again, this register me now, maybe there's a different way to say that. You know, I want in, I'm ready for a retreat, take me away. Something, I don't know. Sometimes you can be creative though. But I find that buttons written in the first person, as if they'd be saying, something, you know, I want it now, give it to me, give it to me, whatever. I guess I'm a little carried away today. I'm going to close the Moroccan retreat since we already have that page pulled up. And let's see what else we've got. I'm not going to go to the confirmation page. Let's go look at the members page. I shouldn't mumble when I'm doing this, should I? I should speak clearly and concisely. I'm going to have to open another tab. Again, same header, good look and feel, awesome. So this would be like what the membership area's layout looks like. Get started today. The other thing I might suggest is using, and again, I'll read all this copy and the testimonials and things, using the same color buttons throughout all of your pages and all of your things. I personally love red and blue, so I think that's great. Let's go to the next one. So the look and feel is really good, all the same. Here's another opt-in for a Benefits of Laughter ebook. Let's take a drink. Again, love the consistency. But as far as copy goes, again, this space above the fold, the form is still above the fold, but it'd be really awesome to get this button above the fold. And if we could get the button above the fold, we can do that in a couple of ways, just by tightening up this space. But again, I still think there has to be a bigger, bolder, benefit-driven, what's in it for them to get this benefits of laughter. Just saying the benefits of laughter isn't a headline. And then again, this spacing could all be tightened up to make it so that this is all above the fold. And I think that you get actually a better response. Truly transformational, transforming your life one day at a time. I like the tagline, but maybe the tagline and if this isn't going to truly be, you know, get your laughter, your free laughter guide. Okay, that's what it is, but what does it do for the person that gets that? That's what we want to be conveying in the text on the opt-in page. The purpose of this entire page is to get them to enter their name and email and click that button. The only thing we want them to do is click that button. We want them to get this lead magnet. So we have to present it in a way that's very enticing and very exciting, that they want to get it. They know that. So we would be better off sharing, you know, what is the top, you know, get the #1 benefit of laughter within 7 seconds or whatever. Maybe it's instantaneous, or maybe it's instantly get the #1 benefit of laughter. Anything that draws them in and keeps them curious to say, okay, I got to know what this is. I need to know what is the #1 benefit of laughter and why does it mean anything to me in my life? You know, laughter has been known to cure incurable diseases. I mean, that's a pretty big benefit. If you're sick, you're going to want to know all the benefits of laughter. But are people searching for laughter and the benefits of laughter? Probably not. So how do you reach your ideal clients, and what are they looking for that you can talk to and explain to them so that they'll be attracted to putting their name and email in for this offer? Let's go take another look. I forgot to sign up for that one. Let's go back and sign up for it because we haven't seen that one yet. So email address. I love how my daughter's swearing in the background when I'm making a video. Sorry, Joy. So let's see what we get. I think they're roughhousing as they watch television. The telly. Okay, beautiful. Benefits of Laughter ebook download page. Again, the spacing, we can tighten up this spacing to get this button above the fold. I'm going to say, I don't know that you have to have a red button here because it's a different thing, but the difference in the colors of the buttons. And I would also think about using maybe the blue header, just a blue strip of blue for the top header. And again, the same, here's your awesome benefits of laughter, or, find out now, and then state what the number one benefit of laughter is. E-course, nice. So if we click on this, it takes us to the video course maybe, and we can buy the video course for 20 bucks. Cool, very cool. I like that. I'm not going to buy it right now, but I like that. I'm not going through all of her course materials. Some people, and I think Joy's got a lot of stuff. I'm probably not going to read an entire 187-page book either, but I will take a look at it. Okay, let's go see what else we got. There's the Benefits of Laughter book. A short video course, Benefits of Laughter. We just looked at that. Let's look at her application for a consultation. Whoops. Boy, there's a lot more in here than I thought. That's awesome. So let's see what she's got for an application. Sorry, I'm drinking one of those grainy drinks that's good for your health. All right, here's the application. Again, the same header, love it. Connect with your deepest passion and purpose. Wake up every day alive, abundant, and free. Joy, Idries. Making it to this page, very important step. And here's some of the different options. Nice. Different price packages that they ask them. So basically, I love this. This is awesome. I'm actually going to fill this out to see what happens, because I suspect that I'm going to put me in here, Pajama Grandma, Horne-Ellstrom. I better put Sharon in parentheses. She knows who I am, but I still like to do that. You might as well walk through the process so we get a little bit of the customer experience. Tell me something about yourself and the challenge or challenges that you would like to explore. Let's write kill limiting beliefs and transform my life. When do I want to start? Well, right now, of course. How long do you see yourself working with me? To infinity and beyond. Until I just saw a Buzz Lightyear thing. How do you prefer working? What level of engagement do you prefer? Personal one-on-one online session, single session, personal one-on-one course, 6 to 10 sessions, personal one-on-one single face-to-face London. Yes, that won't be happening, but I get her face-to-face on the phone or on the video conferencing. I love technology nowadays. Regular monthly online intimate group sessions, physically attend a 4 to 5 day retreat. Okay, well that would be awesome. That would be my choice. And then what do you got to spend? I don't know what the exchange rate is, so I'm just going to say that and submit, because I would be her ideal client, right? Hi, Joy. I would like to thank you so much and express my gratitude to you. I'm not going to read the copy again. I should be reading the copy, but I'm not. Now, what I would suggest here is that you offer them the option of contacting you. I would add a phone number and in a big button with your phone number on it, and give them the option to, if they can't wait because they're so excited to work with you, we want to offer an opportunity for our hyperactive buyers, for people that are ready now to buy. And I'll give you an example. When I found out about ClickFunnels Certified Partner Training, I wanted it now. I didn't even watch the whole sales page video. I listened to a couple of things that Russell did. I didn't even watch a whole webinar. I listened to a couple of his podcasts, Marketing in Your Car episodes. I had ordered the free MP3, but it hadn't come yet because that next day I had filled out the application. I skipped right ahead to the application, filled out the application, and then I called them probably within 2 hours because they had a big phone number on there that said, call us if you don't want to wait the 2 or 3 days for us to call you. Well, I get the marketing strategy behind that. I didn't at the time, but I sure do now. I was a hyperactive buyer. I had the money. It was a big investment, but I knew I wanted to do it because of different things that were going on in my business and personal life. I had the time, I had the energy, I had the money. I wanted to do it now. I didn't want to wait a week to start. I wanted to do it now. And so you want to give people an opportunity to call you. Chances are that not very many people are going to until down the road. And then once too many people start calling you, then you'll put a system in place to block that. But for right now, you want to talk to the people that make it through your application process, because this is your thank you page from your application process. But if they're that excited after they've seen what you had on your application and they want to call you right after that, you've already gotten their application sent to you. Go ahead, let them call you. And if you haven't gotten their application yet or haven't had a chance to look at it, you can still just, hey, let's book a time. Let me get you on my calendar. But that way you know already that they are probably your hyperactive ideal customer. They're ready to go and they want to give you money now. I'm all for allowing people the opportunity to do that. All right, let's see what else we have. I like the application process. And it answers the big questions that you need answered to filter people out, as well as getting enough information about them so that when you get on the phone with them, you can ask them questions and find out what's going on and know right off the bat how you can best serve them and help them, and if you're the right person or not to serve them. Because I've found that sometimes I'm not the best person to help out and serve people that contact me and call me, but I do know somebody that can help them out. All right, let's see what else we got. Messenger. Let's take a look at the chat bot. I don't know if this will link like this. Let's do this and find out. Yes, I want to continue as me. We're already Messenger friends, so this should be interesting. Oh, that's nice. She gives you a gift right away for a good customer experience. For signing up for the Messenger bot, you automatically get this negative emotions thing. Again, I will read through the whole Messenger bot later because I need my magnifying glass. The reason I'm not reading this stuff, everybody, is because I need my magnifying glass to read it, and nobody wants to see me in a video reading through my magnifying glass. So I won't put any of you through that. All right, let's go to the next one. Love the bot. Another opt-in. You definitely have lots of opt-ins going on. I think if we spiffy these up a little bit and just give them I want to make them a little sexier. I know my kids hate when I say we want to make things sexy because I'm old and I sit around in my pajamas and do online stuff. But the truth is we want to make things sexy and attractive and people to be curious about them so that they sign up for them. Now, I suspect you have a more spiritually enlightened and sophisticated audience that you're going after, but we still need to speak to them in their own language and make it something really exciting and enticing for them to sign up for. Again, great consistency. I think we're gonna work on shrinking this up and getting that above the fold because it's close. Meditation Made Simple, Easy Startup Meditation Guide. Again, I get it. Not super sexy title. Doesn't make me say, okay, I want to give my name and email. Even if I've never meditated before, I don't want to put my name and email in there to get a guide because I don't know what it's going to really do for me. And so we always want to come at it from the standpoint, what's in it for your ideal customer? And I'm not going to, I forgot to sign into that one. Maybe, oh my gosh, you've got like a gazillion opt-ins. So you've got like all these opt-ins. These are awesome. But if they're not getting you opt-ins, dang, we want to get you one that's actually kicking butt, taking names, and getting you a lot of folks. Fear of conflict in relationship. Now this is a more of a problem-laden one. So fear of conflict, 3 keys to healthy relationships. Again, how to deal with fear of conflict. Okay, fear of conflict with anyone. I was thinking relationships. But again, we're going to work on these titles to get them really, really speaking directly to your ideal customer. We're going to shrink this up so that we can make this be above the fold, because we can definitely do that, get that above the fold. And I love this, but this is all about you. When it comes to an opt-in, we would be better off, no, don't get mad at me for this, but we'd be better off taking all of this section and putting it at the bottom of the page. It should be on the bottom of the page, pulling this whole section up with a really enticing headline. So you have the red headline on the white background at the top. The enter your name and email below should be like 1 line, not, it shouldn't take up half of an inch of space. And that would get this all above the fold. And then you'd still see the top of the blue so that they would know there's something there to scroll down and look at. But it's taking the emphasis off of you and making it all about them. By making a benefit-driven headline, now this is all about them and what's in it for them to get this freebie. And then, oh, by the way, this is all about me, Joy, because they're going to find out more about you. But frankly, until we get them in to get your lead magnet and get them on your list, they don't need to know, or they don't really care about you. I love you, but they don't really care about you yet because they don't know you yet. And so we have to get them to want to know you by giving them a cool offer that they got to have. And then we'll let them know all about you. You'll share your story and you'll share your magnificence with them. How to be in relationship, another lead magnet. We have lots of lead magnets, Joy. You don't have any lack of lead magnets and lack of value that you're providing people. I'm going to enter this one because I haven't done the last couple. I forgot. I'll go in and do them all, but I forgot because I like to see the user experience. I do like this setup a lot better with the video of you as a picture, and I went too soon and didn't get to see it. And I'm not going to watch the video now. I'm going to have lots of tabs open, aren't I? That's okay. And there's the video. Here's another opt-in for negative emotion gifts they bring. Okay, that I like that. See, this topic's right up my alley. I'm not a transformational person, but I probably should be. I guess I've transformed my life a lot. What am I talking about? Okay, so again, I think what we're going to do, and we're going to experiment just on one of your, we'll pick the one that you think is the most attractive to your ideal client. And I need to ask you a little bit more about who your ideal client avatar is, so I have a better understanding of it. I get it from everything that you're doing, but I want to hear from you who you most want to work with, because that'll help us decide what we say. But I think what we should do is pick one of these lead magnets. I think we should test flipping this to the bottom and then tightening it up a little. Also, a nice, awesome headline right on the top, negative emotions, finding the gifts they bring. Again, I get it, but it's not stated in a very exciting, curiosity-based way. So that's what we want in our headlines. Exciting, benefit-laden for the person that we're trying to attract, and curiosity. If we can get curiosity, exciting, sexy, and gives them a benefit all in one little headline. That is like the quadrifecta, fourfecta instead of the trifecta. Let's do this one too. My email runneth over is why I'm perfectly glad to do this, because I have so many emails. Now I'm wondering, Joy, do all of these go to separate lists, or are you segmenting your list, or are you going to all the same list? That would be an operational question I'd be curious about. I'm going to download the guide. This one's only 22 pages. Now this is a lead magnet, 187 pages. That is a beefy, beefy lead magnet. Awesome. Okay. So have we gotten through the assets? Let's take a peek. I believe so, because a lot of these are lead magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's at least 7 lead magnets, Joy. That is plenty. But I think if we change the format of them, and then I need to know, are they going all to the same list, or are you segmenting them, and what and how you want that to be? Because do you want to segment your target audience as they're coming in? Yes or no? And I'm not sure if you're a ClickFunnels user or not, but if you are, you can actually do that with your emails by adding tags. And you could actually just tag each of the different people based on where they come from versus having to have separate lists for them. So that's it. That's how I do my preliminary look at assets. Now I'm going to go back. Let's go back to Be Live. Let's see, I'm in here somewhere, one of these tabs, and I'm going to make me bigger a minute. Now that we've gone through that, I'm going to go through it in detail. I've signed up for some of the lead magnets. Awesome job with respect to color choices, consistency. So I know based on that kind of the look and feel that you like, I need a little bit more information about your ideal client avatar, because that will help me know, okay, what kind of things should we say to them to attract them? I'm going to suggest that we pick the lead magnet that you think appeals to your ideal client the best, and then we'll make the changes that I suggested, like moving the stuff about you to the bottom, getting a really good headline on the top, and then we'll run that on your Facebook page. And I know a couple other people that that we might be able to run it on their pages as well, just to test and see if that gets you some opt-ins or more opt-ins based on those few changes. Again, there's not much to the lead magnet. The lead magnet, you want basically just an awesome headline that drives them to want to give you their email. Hey, this is so exciting. I got to have this. And that's what we want them to be saying in their head. We want your ideal customer avatar to be saying, I got to have this. I got to have this negative emotion thing right now, because I'm having way too much anger in my life. I'm dying of road rage right now. I got to knock this out of my life because I know it's hurting me in other areas. It's hurting me in my relationships. It's hurting me in my business. It's hurting me in everything. So I got to have this. So somehow we need to pick one of those lead magnets and then get a really good headline on it to draw people in, to get them to give you their name and email. So that's all I want to do on this first walkthrough, so it doesn't get to be too long. I hope y'all are having an awesome day. Thanks, Joy, for letting me do this, and we will be chatting soon. I'm going to go do some reading with my magnifying glass because that's what I got to do. Bye.